And speaking of good ones, speaking of good ones, you got Jordan Morris running.
Oh boy.
Guess who's playing striker for the Sounders? That's freaking crazy, but he was doing it last year. It should not actually be a surprise. It's just I expected him to see him out in the wing, but he just keeps showing up in the middle.
I can't believe that I have to say this. This is the first time, season 2, episode 3, that the Jordan Morris theorem is going to be brought back up. But when a player is happy, he plays well. So Jordan Morris had a pretty good game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the internet and I see the greatest tweet ever by Kim McCauley. Did I have their name right? Kim McCauley?
Kim McCauley?
Okay. Jordan Morris is the most athletic fridge I've ever seen. And so the best part is dude responds with just need to sign Shaqiri to monopolize the perfectly square attackers
Oh
market.
my gosh, just cute.
And that's great. Dude, the best part is, obviously we had Shaqiri here in Chicago, and I took my girl who's not, she's not a soccer fan, but she enjoys a good time. So I took her, I was like, hey, look, there's Shaqiri, the power cube. And she's like, the what? And she looked at him, she's like, oh my God, he is a cube. All right. So all jokes aside, let's get to another thing that's a joke. Messi. Personally, I don't think this deserved a suspension. I feel good with the fine. The problem is that other people were suspended for other stuff. So Messi grabs the neck of
right there.
The referee.
Look, there's the shake. Right there, you can see he's holding on to the neck, and then it gets a little aggressive right there.
Okay, see, I don't know. Does it really? I feel like he's flopping. I feel like he feels a touch on his neck, and he's
You're
like,
right.
sweet,
Maybe
I'm going to get to red somebody.
You're right. Maybe he's wiggling. All right, let's
he's
see
flopping.
Let's see that again. So, wow, he's had his hands on a long time. So Messi disarms him, says, hey, just giving you a hug. Hey, that was bullshit. Has a hand on the back of the man's spine. The
and
thumb
rips it out like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, right. And the thumb, you saw it right there. The man turns his neck. He's still loose. He's like, all right, Messi's grabbing me by the neck, but let's see let's test it. This guy looks kind of like Ronaldo too, by the way, from this distorted photo.
He caught a stray because he looked like Ronaldo.
So he turns to the right and look, watch
Messi. I don't see that thumb.
Watch this thumb drop though. Oh, and then the thumb drops, and then
you're right.
The thumb drops and pinches in. So here's what it pinches in to the left, from left to right. So here,
back into the left.
So the thumb's on him, and the ref's gonna move his head to the right. Oh, boom! There's the yank. All right, hold on. So
he said,
It starts here though. Hold on. So because here's the thumb pivot. Bam! See right there, you saw it in slow motion. Bam. And then the grip strengthens, tightens around the man's spinal cord in his adulum oblongata. And pretty soon, Messi's got this guy in a spinal, and it's freaking out of Mortal Kombat move right here. And here we go. And now the ref is like, all right, I don't like this. I didn't like this when you grabbed me. But I didn't really like it when you shifted me and I got really grabbed, and I really don't like this. And now Messi's realizing, oh shit, is he reacting? Is he faking? And to my hand, and I'm totally fucking up here, and it looks like I'm choking him. Or is he responding to a tight grip around the thing that keeps him alive?
So you know what happened?
Stares him down. Right there. Messi backs up.
Oh, yeah.
Messi retreats. Messi retreats quickly, too. Watch this quick retreat from Messi. He knows he's done something wrong. And look. Oh, wait. Look, there's the gesticulation. There's the point. He knows he might have done something wrong just now, but hey, he's still a man of honor, and he's willing to meet him outside. I will meet you outside to talk about this.
Messi got away with, he said, do you know who I am?
It looks like he's pointing like he's going to meet him out in the parking lot, and he's down to go throw down for fisticuffs if this guy wants to.
All right, we're done doing our imitation of the Zapruder film. I'm going to ask you this, James. Should that have been a red?
It probably should have, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, for sure.
I'm a Messi fan, but I'm sorry. Like that, how can that be tolerable? How can that treatment of a referee, let alone a human being, be tolerable in this situation where where Messi is upset over a game, something like a board game that might cost millions and millions and millions of dollars to produce and put on and pay for the performers and the competitors, but a game nonetheless that. And it's his job, so it understandably takes it seriously. But all the same, this is a little bit of an aggressive overstep. But here's the thing: it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it sucks because it should have been a red.
But
it should have been.
It's enough that it should be a red. It's like it's clear letter of the law stuff. Like you don't even. It shouldn't even be argued. It shouldn't even be argued. It's clear. There should be a red, and then it wouldn't even be a matter. It'd be like, oh fuck, Messi fucked up. He grabbed the guy's neck. C'est la vie. They're both okay. Like yes, Messi got a little too aggressive, but he got his due punishment. Right now, he did not get his due punishment. He paid a fine. You might as well have taxed Elon. You might as well try to find Elon Musk, like the amount of a new Ford Pinto. You know, like I don't know, something like that. Like that. It's a drop in the bucket for Messi. I'm sorry. A fine is not a red card. A red card, is depriving him of a game, of his favorite game, what he loves to do. It's in this instance, it's warranted, and maybe a red card gets you a 2-game suspension or a 1-game suspension. How's that work?
No, it's usually just a 1 in MLS. Now I'll say this:
boom, 1-game suspension and back.
Here's the problem. You know, people believe in God, and bad things still happen, right? So he didn't get his red card, but we were still blessed with he had 2 assists on the day. Like they already had a red card and they ended up scoring. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Here's the thing.
Or was
he assisted in the MLS game, 2 assists, and then later in the week when they played Kansas City, he scored.
He is on a. It is a joy to have him in the league, to watch him play soccer. And it sucks that something like this happens because now everybody's going to whine and cry about special treatment. But you know what? Stars get special treatment, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think Suarez did something too.
He did. I didn't see this game. I will admit I meant to go back and watch all the games, but I was depressed. And we'll get to that. But actually, speaking of depression, while you look up what the hell happened to Suarez, I'm pretty sure he didn't bite anybody, or else I would have been on top of that.
There it is. MLS Disciplinary Committee fined Suarez undisclosed amount for violating the hands to the face of an opponent.
That's another red card. That's wild. There
it is.
That's so dumb, man. They're just.
Oh yeah. You think I can't play soccer with my kid because my knees are so bad? Oh, that's bullshit. I'm telling you.
Come over here. I still want my flowers for being right about.
You were right about that. Let me tell you. Come over here. Let me tell you how it is where I come from. All right, white boy. All right, he's got him by the neck.
His thumb. Dude, that's the play. They're digging their thumbs into people's necks.
They are. They're like grabbing them by the spine. And they're like, all right, come over here and let me tell you something. Hey, oh, what? You don't like it when I grab you by the spine? Hey.
Okay, hold on. I will backtrack. That's stupid. I would not have called that anything. That should not even be a fine. I think they're just trying to cover their ass.
Look how fast that was. I don't think this is. I think you might be right.
No, that's nothing.
This is not Messi. This is not what we saw with Messi. This is still aggressive. This is still aggressive, yes, but this is there was
a yellow card at most.
This looks a yellow card. Like I agree because Messi there was like a violence to it, right? There was a violence to the Messi one, unfortunately, and this one there's an aggression, which is there could be 2 different things. Oh yeah, come over here. Let me tell you.
Both things can be true.
and then quickly gets thrown off, and he goes, "Hey, I'm ticklish."
So
Hey.
I know I don't want to get accused of staying on Miami too long. So if you go to those scores, there's a game I want to talk about for a split second that I actually watched.
Oh, wait. Didn't he poke him now? Does he poke him? Look at this. Oh.
No, that's not. Get out of here.
Look at that. He pokes him right in the heart, dude. Dude, he pokes him right in the heart. No, dude. You could poke him anywhere. You could poke him in the shoulder, but he's poking him in the heart. He's trying to stab his heart with his fingernail. Dude, this is the same guy that bit a guy with his teeth.
Three times. He did that 3 times, by the way.
Like
3. Count them.
And now he's got like sharp pointy nails, and he's jabbing this guy in the chest. Let's see how fast that was, though.
No, I think you're
no,
you're,
okay, that's
you're
not bad.
right here.
No, okay, yeah, he's not going
you're
fast.
You're in molehill territory.
Yeah, so
here,
this is definitely molehill territory, because look, this is not that fast.
No.
That's just a quick doink. All right. Yeah, all right, that was not, there was no force behind that.
Get off the screen before Apple assassinates us.
Well, we should be able to analyze this clip for fair use.
All right. So I'm dying to talk about this game. Portland. I don't even remember who they played now. I'm blanking on it. Actually, the Texas Derby was good, by the way. But anyway, I digress. So Portland gets an early red card and proceeds to just look atrocious. And they had the worst day of the weekend. Their new star player who they got to replace Evander didn't even play. And they were the only thing that had a worse weekend than the Fire.
You know what's even crazier though is the fact that when you look at their lineup, not a single American, but they are Canadian.
On Portland?
Yeah, there's not a single American in the starting lineup.
Sure.
In the starting lineup.
Pro? That sounds like an American name. Anyway, so I sat through this abomination of a game just to punish myself, I think. But anyway, so the other interesting game, and the one that's going to get brought up a lot during this episode, was San Jose's win. San Jose it just started the season. You didn't know what you were going to get. Bruce Arena's first game. And you know what you got? They won 4-0 against a playoff team. Frankly, Real Salt Lake is not up to the task of this year. I'm sorry.
You don't think so?
To say.
Who did they lose?
God, no. Well, Luna is... Well, no, I guess Luna was out there. I mean, they lost Arango.
Didn't they lose their best striker, Arango? Yeah.
Yeah, so that... And they were what's the word I'm searching for? A fluke last year. But we see our boy Justin Glad. You would think is 36. Nah, 27 years old. We did research. We were looking at Justin
27.
Glad earlier. 27 years old.
He started playing for Utah. I'm sorry, for Real Salt Lake, Utah, in 2014. He played with former Fire player Lavelle Palmer, who played for the Fire.
So if you scroll up to San Jose's team, they have Christian Arango on the field because they're the ones who ended up with him. They have Joseph Martinez. I mean, Ian Harkes. This team doesn't look great, but somehow Bruce Arena found a way to give the fans something to cheer about, a statement to start the year, they might not make the playoffs, but they sure as hell said, we're going to try. And it must have felt good to be a San Jose fan.
They started the year off well, and they got a Beach Boy. It looks like Brian Wilson in the middle of the back line here. But this looks like not a bad team. I mean, LaRue's not bad. Harkes, Arango, he's quietly put together a formidable starting lineup for MLS. And Bruce, Bruce is a good manager.
They got a few guys on the bench too, or a guy or two that didn't really get in. Hold on here. Let me
Pellegrino,
see.
Mark Anthony Kaye.
Nick Lima started on the bench. Mark Anthony Kaye. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. For me personally, as a Chicago Fire fan and as a Chicago Fire focused podcast, San Jose is our I guess allegory. They're our measuring stick.
Yes, they're our measuring stick. They're who we're trying to beat.
They're doing exactly what we're doing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see who's better at it, Bruce Arena or Greg Berhalter.
Who's better at it, and who's better at it faster right now is Bruce Arena. But that's just one game into the season, which is less than 3% of a 34-game season.
Also,
we play 38 games or 34?
34.
Okay.
So one last thing before we move on here. After one of the goals, there was a guy in San Jose who was running back that was the center back apparently. Yeah, and he scores a goal. No, it's like later on. And there's a kid on the field because they're on the other end of the field. And there's a kid that runs on the field. And as he's going back to his position, he grabs the kid and it was right there. Dumps the kid back to his parents. Like, I don't know how this little kid got up over the railing and got onto the field. Yeah, right here, right after this celebration. He's running, he's celebrating. He hugs his teammates, and then he's running back to his.
Did you see him slap his crest? That's such passion. Yeah, the passion for this, and plus they have 2 stars. He's got passion. He's what is going on? How do they have stars? They must have won some.
They won titles. Remember Landon Donovan?
All right, they are totally the measuring stick for Chicago Fire. That's crazy.
It is. It's exactly where we are. You know, we're both in the same boat. Let's see who did it better. Who wore it better?
I don't see this kid. I don't think that was that.
Well, it's after where you are now. It's slightly after the celebration. Like as he's running back to his position. Who knows if it's even in the highlights, right? So anyway, he saves a kid. So unless I'm wrong, unless this isn't when it happens. Oh yeah, they just skipped it. Anyway, so
they showed it. They show it on the highlight though, like it's in the thumbnail.
Whatever. Well, whatever. We told you it happened. You guys go find it. I want to talk about something very exciting.
Yeah, they're not showing it yet.
San Diego. Go yourself, San Diego. All right. San Diego put in a statement win. It's on Sunday. Go down. Statement win against LA.
Against the reigning MLS champs.
Dreyer got both goals.
Wow, quite the signing.
And so the first thing Chucky Lozano did when he touched the ball was got his pocket picked. So I was like, oh God, here we go. But you know what? He really started to come around. I think he had a decent game. But do you know who had an absolutely ridiculously awesome game and who played amazing and would be perfect on the Chicago Fire? I'll give you 2 guesses.
Does he have something?
Correct. Luca De La Torre. Yes, Luca De La Torre looked all of Ozzy Alonso reincarnated.
Oh my gosh, dude! You've been talking about him nonstop.
Actually, a little bit more offensive.
So what you saw out of him, you wish you saw in a Fire uniform because it was just that explosive.
Correct. If that man was in the center with Guti and Acosta, we're talking a whole different conversation about this Chicago Fire. Anyway, So San Diego comes out the gate strong. Me and DPG both looked at their lineup and was kind of like, we gave them. We were talking them for the wooden spoon.
And LA's got Royce and Ramirez, Christian Ramirez coming over from
Diego Fagundes, Gregory Peck.
Jeez, I mean, this is a good team too.
Well, you know, Ricky Poog is injured for like 7 more months.
Jeez, that's awful.
And what's his face? The other guy. Why can I not think of his name? The other DP, he was out for this game. I think he's, going to come back soon. Pansel was.
Oh my gosh, that's another good player.
Right. So anyway, we might be forced to change our tune. DPG, we're getting close to wrapping up the MLS talk.
In fact,
we're on
the last
San
thing.
Diego.
Let's move on to Atlanta, unless DPG's got something.
Well, I
to
just wanted to ask James, what are you thinking of San Diego? Should we think anything? Are they still wooden spoon contenders, or are they gonna do something?
They have
year?
Dreyer and Lozano and Luca De La Torre. They basically have 3 DPs right there. De La Torre should have been a DP. If he isn't.
Yeah, he actually might be. I'm actually not sure. He might be.
Okay, if he is, then that might explain why the Fire didn't go after him, because they wanted to keep their options open, maybe for something quote unquote better. But he landed.
We'll get to that.
He didn't land with a thud. He landed with an explosion.
All right. Well, Atlanta, I think, impressed. They looked good.
Dude, Atlanta is the real deal this year.
They're another team where it's like, why can't we have nice things?
look at this Latte Loth. They signed this guy for $22 million. They also signed Almiron. They also signed Almiron for $9 million. They spent over $30 million.
That's what you're supposed to do. And this Latte Loth, he is the highest transfer in MLS history. I want you to understand this. The number 1 highest transfer, and looked every bit the number 1 highest transfer in MLS history. Why can't we have nice things?
And the Fire, they if they could nail it like like Atlanta did, that would be what they need to do. Because where does this guy come from? He comes from Middlesbrough. He was just a
Hold on.
He's a 5'10", really good striker from Middlesbrough, who are in the championship. This guy's been a bit of a journeyman. And look at, all these loans from Atlanta. He's on Atlanta all the time, but
I thought, go back to Atlanta's lineup real quick.
Let me find it.
Oh, no. Okay. I saw Herbers and I was like losing it. No. He's on Montreal. Montreal. Sorry.
Okay.
I had an absolute brain fart there for a second.
Oh, he actually started too.
Of course he started. He's their number 1.
That
anyway.
didn't work out so well for us.
All right. Well, listen, we kind of did a fast rundown of all things MLS, which I wanted to enjoy this weekend more than I did, but we'll get there. DPG obviously came to join us, which is amazing. And I think it's time for us to do something different. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to enjoy some hockey. So just we're here for it. Peace out, everybody. We love you.
Slapshot. It's a great movie. See you on this flip side.